Hey guys, it's me, SG. I know it's been a while, but I've been dealing with a lot of life stuff that was piling up while I was grinding content. I'm sorry for being away for so long. Yesterday, Omeda revealed Zarus, their second original champion, and well, I have some problems with him. I didn't want my return video to be negative, and I don't really intend for this video to be negative as a whole, but I just felt the need to share my thoughts on this new hero, because in the spirit of being honest, I'm extremely disappointed in him. For the record, I have a lot of shit in the oven right now, and plan to come back to producing content semi-regularly, as well as streaming a couple days out of the week at twitch.tv/its_sgxd. The video after this one should be pretty exciting. It's a smooth brain guide that I've been wanting to make for a while. So now let's get back to talking about the man of the hour, Zarus. So there are three key things I think are problematic about this new hero, and I want to start with the primary one, which is that he's more or less just Pantheon from League of Legends. Let's compare the abilities. Zarus' primary ability, Barricade, is a shield that reduces incoming damage. After a short period of time, the shield deals damage to those in front of him. Pantheon has an ability called Aegis Assault, which is a shield that reduces incoming damage. After a short period of time, the shield deals damage to those in front of him. Alright. The only difference is that Barricade also stuns the people it damages, similar to Pantheon's ability Shield Vault, which is a dash that stuns the opponent. Zarus also comes with a dash called Evade though, so everything balances out in terms of similarity. Now let's talk about Zarus' alternate ability, Spear of Nier, which is a short-range spear attack that can be channeled to throw it at range. Pantheon's Q in League of Legends is called Comet Spear, which is a short-range spear attack that can be channeled to throw it at range. Come on! Zarus does have a different ult to Pantheon, wherein he leaps to a target and does damage, surrounding them with walls to create a sort of arena that they can't escape for a few seconds. So on a completely unrelated note, let's talk about the champion J4, also from League of Legends. J4's ultimate is him leaping to a target and doing damage, surrounding them with walls to create a sort of arena they can't escape for a few seconds. God fucking damn it, cut, bitch, fuck! Obviously, with the amount of MOBAs on the market, and different heroes in those MOBAs, there is going to be some overlap, like with Omeda's first original hero, Kira. Her ult is more or less the same as Samira from League of Legends or Reapers from Overwatch, so why didn't I make a big stink about that? Because it's only one part of her kit, which was otherwise pretty unique. Zarus' entire kit is copied to the letter of another hero, except the ult which is taken from another hero, and it's just blatantly uninspired and lazy. Even the lore, when Omeda was talking about him wanting to ascend into godhood, is similar to Pantheon's lore, where he ascends the slopes of Mount Targon to become an aspect, ascending beyond his mortal self. Also, it's entirely fair to note that ascending is already verbatim a concept from another place in League's lore called Shurima, where people could ascend into gods that took the form of large humanoids with animal traits. You can't tell me you don't see the resemblance here in terms of theming. And the fact that it's a clone isn't the only problem I have with Zarus' kit. My second issue with him being released now is that what we have here is another situation where the new champion doesn't bring anything new to the game. More or less. An offlane melee bruiser that can be played in the jungle? Where have I ever seen anything like that before? I know that there are only so many MOBA archetypes, and bruisers are a pretty big portion of hero designs, but when people have been complaining that the game has been getting stale for a while, and you have the opportunity to show them something they've never seen before, not even in Paragon, but you show them something they've not only seen before, but seen exactly before, you fucked up. Especially so soon after the release of Greystone. Releasing Zarus down the line after other playstyles and archetypes shake things up would really help him feel less stale. Iggy has his turrets, Quang has the sword and tethers, Seraph, Aurora, all these other potential offlaners could have shaken the game up way more. For the record, I know that this video has been a lot of complaining so far, but I do feel the need to say I fully believe that Zarus will be fun to play. I also think the fact that he's voiced by Nabori is super fucking cool.
Zarus is voiced
by yours truly, Nabori.
Okay, I'm wet. But with that being said, let's cover the last issue I have with Zarus, and this one is much more nitpicking than the others, but I still feel it needs to be said. Visually, once again, I like what they were going for. He looks dope. Here's the thing though, in what way is him being a dragon reflected in his kit? Imagine his kit on just like a normal looking dude. Well, you don't really have to imagine his Pantheon, but I'll shut the fuck up. But seriously, what changes? He has nothing dragony or lizardy reflected in his kit at all. You have this cool design, but it's more or less pointless. He's just a guy with a spear that happens to have scales. When he was being teased as a lizard, I was constantly thinking about potential elements of his kit. Camouflage like a chameleon, being able to climb on walls like a gecko, long ass tongue. And after we saw what he looked like, I was like, okay, he's a dragon. Maybe he breathes fire. They mentioned Ascension, so maybe he has big old dragon wings that let him fly around the map in his ult or something? Nope. Just a fellow with horns and a spear. It's just weak, man. It's just a skin, like Biofreak Murdoch. It doesn't make a difference. Anyway, I'll wrap it up now. I'm done bitching. Just figured I'd drop in with my thoughts. I hope it came off as constructive instead of just whining. On that note, I know designing champions is probably harder than anyone would think, so I want to do something cool and try it live on stream this Sunday, August 6th at 6 p.m. I'll try to design a new hero or two live on stream with the community and see how it goes for us. But that's all for me right now. I'll see you Sunday.